Do you know that you have only 657,000 hours in your life? Yes, if you live for 75 years, that's all the time you have. How many hours have you already wasted? Today, I'm going to tell you a story about a father who taught his son a lesson that completely changed his life. This story can change your life too, if you listen carefully. Salim was a successful businessman. People admired his hard work and discipline. But at home, there was one problem that worried him day and night. His 16-year-old son, Ahmed. Ahmed spent his entire day playing games on his mobile phone, wasting time on social media, and chatting endlessly with friends about nothing important. One night, Salim peeked into Ahmed's room. It was 2 a.m. and Ahmed was still playing games on his phone. The next morning at the breakfast table, Salim said, "Ahmed, your teacher called. He said you sleep in class." Ahmed replied carelessly, "Dad, don't stress. I still have plenty of time. I'll study before the exams." Salim looked at him seriously and said, "Plenty of time? Ahmed, time doesn't wait for anyone." Ahmed rolled his eyes and said, "Dad, please. Don't start this lecture again. Things were different in your time. Everyone is like this nowadays." Salim went quiet. He realized that advice wasn't working anymore. He needed to do something different. The following Saturday morning, Salim told Ahmed, "Come with me to the office today." Ahmed protested, "Dad, it's Saturday. My friends and I planned to hang out." But Salim insisted, "Friends will always be there. Today, come with me." When they reached the office, Salim took Ahmed to the main gate and said, "This is Uncle Karim, our security guard. Talk to him." Karim was a 65-year-old man with a bent back and a tired face that told the story of a difficult life. "Son Ahmed, how are you?" Karim asked with a gentle smile. Ahmed replied respectfully, "I'm fine, Uncle. How are you?" Karim took a deep breath and said, "I'm okay, thank God. You know, looking at you reminds me of my youth." Ahmed asked curiously, "How so, Uncle?" Karim's eyes became distant as he remembered. "I was exactly like you at your age. I avoided studying. I thought I had plenty of time. I'll do it later. Hanging out with friends, playing around, having fun. That was my whole life." Ahmed asked, "Then what happened?" Karim's eyes filled with regret. "Then later never came, son. Time slipped through my fingers. By the time I realized what I had done, I was 30 years old with no education, no skills. I couldn't find anything better than security work. Today I'm 65, close to retirement, and I won't even get a pension because this is a temporary job." Karim continued, his voice heavy with sorrow. "I have 3 children. I couldn't give them a good education either. Today they also do manual labor. My one mistake destroyed 3 generations." Ahmed's face went pale as the weight of those words sank in. Salim took Ahmed's hand and led him to the 3rd floor. There, in a beautiful cabin, sat Hamid, Salim's general manager. "Ahmed, this is Hamid, our GM." Salim introduced. Hamid was a 35-year-old, smart and confident young man. "Hey, Ahmed, how are you? Come, sit down," Hamid said warmly. Salim said, "Hamid, tell Ahmed your story." Hamid smiled and said, "Story? There's nothing special about it. I was also born right outside this building." Ahmed looked confused. "What do you mean?" Hamid explained, "My father was also a security guard here. We lived in a small room near the gate. That room is now a storage room." Ahmed was shocked. "Then how did you—" Hamid leaned back in his chair. "One day, my father called me and said, 'Hamid, I wasted my life, but you won't waste yours. Nothing is more precious than time.' From that day, I made a decision. I woke up at 4 a.m. every morning, went to school, came back and helped my father with his security duties, and studied until 10 p.m. every night. I earned a scholarship, got admission to university, and worked part-time while studying." Hamid's eyes shone with pride as he continued, "Today I'm a GM. I have my own house. My son studies in a good school. And all this became possible because I valued my time." Salim placed his hand on Ahmed's shoulder and said, "Son, Uncle Karim and Hamid both started from the same place. Poor families, the same environment, the same difficulties. The difference was just one thing: what they did with their time." Uncle Karim thought, "I have plenty of time. and time ran out. Hamid thought every moment is precious, and he changed his life. Salim looked into his son's eyes. Ahmed, you have opportunities today. A good home, education, facility, everything that Uncle Karim didn't have. But this time, you only get it once. Tears welled up in Ahmed's eyes. Dad, forgive me. I never thought about it like this. Salim smiled gently. You don't need to apologize. Just change from today. From that day, Ahmed transformed. He limited his phone time, focused on his studies, and started valuing every moment. 2 years later, Ahmed passed his exams with excellent grades. Today, he's studying engineering. And Uncle Karim, Ahmed helps him and calls him teacher, because he taught him the greatest lesson of all. Remember this, time doesn't wait for anyone. Those who say, I'll do it tomorrow, will one day say, I wish I had done it. No matter what your age is, start today, because success comes to those who value every single moment. Don't waste time, because time won't wait for you.